What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful Wednesday today. And today it's I'm just gonna get into the video because I'm really at some of it I'm at a loss for words too, and just a mix of emotions. So this is not in the mainstream media, and I'm really not surprised. But there was on Delta State campus, there was a death of a 21-year-old Trey Reed, and he was found hanging from a tree. Excuse me, and I'll read a little bit of this article. This is from the Mississippi Free Press. Delta State University staff found the body of Trey Reed, a 21-year-old student, hanging from a tree in the middle of campus on Monday morning. His death set off a wave of mourning across the university and prompted the cancellation of centennial events for the 100-year-old institution. Delta State University police held a press event Monday afternoon announcing that no foul play is currently suspected in Reed's death and no threat to campus exists. At approximately 7:05 a.m., University police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree at Central Campus near the DSU pickleball course. And Delta State University Chief of Police Michael Peeler, we later identified the male subject to be Reed of Demarvintation. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. Reed of Grenada, Mississippi. Bolivar County Deputy Coroner Murray Rourke told the Mississippi Free Press in a September 15 interview that he assisted his colleague Deputy Coroner Dwayne Proctor in examining Reed's body. Contrary to rumors on social media, Rourke said he saw no evidence of broken arms or legs. I saw no broken limbs, he said. Rourke declined to elaborate further, stating that the case was still under investigation. I don't think I should probably discuss this any further than that. My opinion is that it was self-done, and I have reasons for that. Peeler said an investigation into Reed's death is ongoing and had no further comment on the details of Reed's passing, pending the release of a full autopsy. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is assisting the investigation. That was some of the article. And I want people to really think about this. Like, really? Because there's a whole pattern here that when this happens, a lot of times they rule it as suicide. And, nothing comes of it. And, his, I think his cousin said that he did have broken arms and a broken leg. And it really looks like the, law enforcement and even others that are involved in this are covering up things. It really looks that way to me. And they get out like, a black police officer or a sheriff or any of them to make it seem better somehow. Like, okay, hey, we got somebody black investigating this, and we're going to put them out there to somehow, as I said, make it better. I don't get it. And the thing is that this really hits close to home. because this is from my hometown. If y'all don't know, I'm from Cleveland, Mississippi. I've been in and around Delta State campus, even though I never went there myself. You know, growing up, they got a lot of programs and other stuff going on there. And it's just so crazy to me. But at the same time, not so crazy. Because if y'all don't know, Cleveland, Mississippi is not just the South, it's the Delta, the Deep South. And you have a lot of people that think that these hangings, lynchings, are a thing of the past. And it's really not surprising to me, because especially after all this craziness, because we already know who he is, you know, that boy with the uppercase gums that got popped in his neck. After all this, you know, and after it turns out that, you know, the one who popped him in the neck was somebody white, not one of them, not one of us, excuse me, even though they really wanted it to be, and they still mad. They still want to attack us, and even as I said in another video, that, you know, even when shit ain't got nothing to do with us, they don't give a fuck about attacking young people. They don't give a fuck about attacking the old folks. They don't even give a fuck about attacking kids. Because as I said, Trayvon Martin was a young boy, and we even go back further. You have somebody even younger, Emmett Till. Emmett Till was just 14 years old. It's just so... I'm sorry, I'm struggling to find the words, y'all. Because this is just... Because I don't understand, and of course I never will, as I've said before, this just level of hatred. They want us to... like I said, they want us to not exist. Nobody can convince me of this. And if you hear snoring, I'm sorry, the dog was over there sleeping. She's sleeping good. So if you hear that, that's her. But anyway, you know, it's just really, I mean, like I said, they believe we don't deserve anything. They hate us that much. Just what the fuck? And I really hope that this gets more coverage, and people put it out there that, you know, to force the media to put this out there, because these things need more coverage. And I really do hope that Trey gets justice. Trey and his family gets justice, because this is only going to increase. It's sad, but I could see this shit increasing. And, you know, as I said to, you know, and as I said before, I say this respectfully to, you know, as I said with this, my new subscriber that said that, you know, the white supremacist groups can't really do much of anything these days. You know, the government keeps them in check and all that stuff. That's paraphrasing, but look at this story, and look at the other story that I did a video on what's his name, Yolna. These groups don't, I mean, you know, after like the 1960s and even you know, 70s, 80s, and then, like, you know, they They had to do, as I said, they had to do stuff. They were still doing stuff, but they were doing stuff, low key. But, in recent years, they getting really bold, because look at who's in the White House. A lot of motherfuckers are getting emboldened. They really just do not give a fuck. They don't. So, I'm sorry, my eyelashes are messing with me. So, it's they want to send a message. They want to send a message loud and clear that they've been coming for us, but they back to being bold with coming for us this way. So yeah, and it's just the level of disdain they have for us. And we're supposed to be the most violent. We're supposed to be the most violent when they do shit like this. When y'all, and of course I'm not talking about all white people, of course I'm talking about the racist ones. So don't get it twisted and don't come up in here on some bullshit, okay? With Tulsa, black folks were just minding their own business, living their lives. But y'all couldn't stand that. Y'all couldn't. With excuse me. And with honestly a lot of other stories, we were minding our business. They just couldn't let us be. With Emmett Till, he was minding his business. And as I said before, that evil ass bitch said that and as I said, she later admitted later in life, not long before she died, that it was all a lie, that she said that he was whistling at her. That boy wasn't doing nothing to her. He was just living his life, being a 14-year-old boy. And she got him killed for no fucking reason at all. And as I said before in another video, it's just so disgusting of them killing and mutilating a 14-year-old boy's body. These people are just so evil, because that's what that is, just evil. And they're gonna do these evil things to an innocent 21-year-old man. He was so young and his life was cut short because hateful people just could not let him be. They could not let him exist. They just couldn't. Well, they couldn't and didn't want to. This is why I said that I just want to, get out of America. The first step is getting out of the South, but still, things go on in the North too. They do. But, because, moving up, I want to move up north, but, still got to be careful, because, like I said, shit still goes on in the North, and you got hateful people up there too. And Well, people that are hateful, well, yeah, and people that are hateful to the point that they want to do me harm when, again, I'm just minding my business. It's like some type of sick game to them, you know, like hunting us for sport. And as I said in another video, this level of just irrational hate, it's like it's got to be like a mental illness or something. Because how do you hate people that, again, have done nothing to you, that just exist, that just want to live their lives? We really need more answers on this case and even other cases too, because this can't keep happening. This just can't. There's got to be something done about this. I really hope that you know, as I said, people shine more light on this and that they get justice, that they find a person that did all this. Because I really just can't imagine how his family feels, how his parents feel, you know. Imagine sending your son off to college thinking that he's going to be safe, everything's going to be good, and then you get the news that this happened. Your son will never come home. You'll never talk to your son ever again. And I really want people to think about this. I really want people to think about how hard it is for black folks to exist when you have people like this. Evil, you know what, I'm just gonna say this: when you have evil motherfuckers like this, like doing these evil ass things that want to harm us for no fucking reason other than the color of our skin, which I'm still gonna say that's still no fucking reason. Again, it's irrational. Don't make no fucking sense at all. We really living in tumultuous times. I gotta really, I already knew I had to watch them back, but I especially gotta watch them back now. As I said, I don't even go out at night. I don't feel safe. Maybe if I was in a group, because I'm in a group, but I'm definitely not going out at night by myself. And especially in this current climate, it's just too risky. So I think this is just where I'm going to end the video, because I don't have no other words other than I hope that the family gets justice, and that, as I said, that they catch this evil motherfucker that did this. And I hope that sends a message to other evil motherfuckers that plan to do this. So I'll see y'all in the next video.